265, 35, 22 inch sport.
245.
This is also a Ferrari developed V8 BiTurbo engine. Trofeo. What is up, guys? What is up? This always makes me smile. Welcome to a fresh new Inside series of the 2020 Maserati Levante. If you saw the Levante S, you remember that was a V6 engine. This baby though, V8 rumbles, baby. SUV jumping. So yeah, Italian music. Sport. Okay, let's do this. Emozione. I got the option list here of the 2020 Levante Trofeo.
Option list digital, let's have a look. Maserati Levante Trofeo, that's the full name, 2020. The color of the paint is Nero Ribelle. Interior Piano Fiore leather, black with red. The maximum power output, here we go. The performance numbers. 580 horses, guys, at 6,250 RPM. The peak torque engine speed is 730 Newton meters of torque between 2,500 and 5,000 RPM. From 0 to 100 in 4.1 seconds. That's serious business for a car this weight. And the maximum speed is 300 kilometers an hour. Okay, the recommended retail price in the Netherlands, excluding some options, is 232,580 euros. And we're gonna highlight a few of these specs. So first of all, we have 22-inch Orlon forged staggered wheels, satin. These are optional. 3,449. Adaptive cruise control with stop and go, lane assist, active blind assist, blind spot assist. Full name. 3,025 euros. Nerismo Trofeo. I have no idea what it is. Sounds good. It's 1,815 euros. Electric panoramic sunroof. That's 1,755 euros. The Bowens & Wilkins surround sound system with 17 speaker units. That's pretty large. A lot for an SUV. 968 euros. Rear privacy glass and laminated glass. It's 545. Power adjustable foot pedals. Also optional 424. Heated sport steering wheel, also 424. Yellow brake calipers. And then the recommended retail price in the Netherlands, including all taxes, you probably already saw it, 245,227 euros. That's the price in the Netherlands, including all the taxes for the Trofeo.
Trofeo, here we go. Let's start on one of the most beautiful parts of the car, the front section. At first we have that big Maserati grille with the trident integrated with the sensors. On top we have the front camera, and you can see that the whole grille is gloss black because this is a total black spec of the exterior of the car combined with carbon fiber. So the black pillars are also in that gloss black. The whole frame also finished in that nice gloss black. Sometimes has a look of chrome black, but it's defo gloss. Behind there we have some air channels. Those are definitely opening up while the engine needs more air. There's the license plate. This is an Italian press car, Italy. Front splitter, carbon fiber, because this one has the option of the carbon fiber exterior package. And then if you continue to the left, you also see here carbon fiber finishes in these air channels. Big left intercooler. And you can also see the frame of the carbon fiber finishing all the way here below to down. LED bulb here, very nice SUV look. Park sensors, of course, in the front, the whole front bumper. And beautiful Levante lights. Inside Maserati written. This looks pretty gloss black to me, by the way. Day driving light here, very nice. It's very nice to see how the day driving light shape starts here on the finish of that center grille and then finishes again on the left side before the lights, the big LED lights, or maybe even xenon. I have actually no idea if this is LED or xenon. Here on the left, some nice yellow lights, 3 little LEDs. Piece of artwork, the lights. Okay, from the lights, well, first of all, let's have a quick look at the hood. So this is the Trofeo, the most powerful Levante out there. And we have some nice air exits here on top, air scoops, air exits. What a nice aggressive look for that hood. Okay, from the hood we go to the side. We have those big optional 22-inch wheels, 265/35, 22-inch duotone, gunmetal gray with some silver finishes, steel discs, 6 pistons, Maserati yellow calipers, optional. You saw on the option list. And we have, of course, air suspension. You can change that from the interior. Very thin rubber there. Here on the side, some nice air exits as well, functional. Trust me, I can feel it. Chromed out in the little frame. Mirror caps in gloss black, if I'm right. Yes, this is gloss black. And then here the side skirts. Again, carbon fiber finishing for the side skirts. Not very aggressive, but still that Maserati elegance. So you still can see some levels of the shape of the side skirts. Carbon fiber, there you go. Okay, rear windows. Privacy glass, as you saw in the option list. And here you can clearly see that nice Levante shape from over the wheel arch. Gives it a nice, well, let's say a speed kind of shape, fast shape. And here, to remind you, the top model Trofeo. Above the logo you can see the nice little spoiler. Very sporty with these finishes inside the spoiler, very nice. Sporty and aggressive at the same time. Okay, rear wheels, again those nice duotone wheels. Maserati, my compliments for your wheel designs, defo. Gunmetal gray again with nice silver. This one is a bit curved. Let me see, 295 measures, 295, 30, 22 inches. And in the rear, 4 pistons, yellow calipers again, and steel drilled discs. Okay, the rear, first of all, those identities of Maserati with these shapes, LED rear lights. And then here we can see again a lot of carbon fiber finishing in the rear diffuser lower bumper area. This is a whole carbon fiber bar going from the left to the right side. And well, officially this is the rear diffuser. And this is in the paint of the car. So this is not carbon fiber, only here on top. And the little frame finishing of the black exhaust tips. Well, officially that's the exhaust. These are the tips, blacked out. Park pilots in the rear bumper. This is for the GoPro, you will hear the clip later on at the end of the video. Rear camera. The known Maserati emblem at the center of the rear of the car. Very cute little window wiper. After I drove the Levante S last year, now driving the Trofeo, the biggest difference is definitely the engine. The engine and the emotion. They're both Ferrari developed engines. Levante S V6 turbocharged, this V8 turbocharged. But this is so much torque, it's so aggressive. Yeah, well, I think in a shape, size of this SUV, you need a V8 actually. The V6 is still a pretty one, but I mean the V8 is just the end. Okay, let's have a look at the trunk space. SUV, trunk is very important. You control the trunk from the very nice big and heavy key, as from the inside. This is the trunk space. Not extremely big, but still big enough. This is my camera bag, so you can compare it to the other reviews. That's the option list if you want to know what's going on here. So yeah, this is the trunk. Decent space. 2 LEDs on the left and on the right. Some hooks for your shopping bags. This is also nice. A little 12 volt input. There you go. Oh, that's deep. Okay, let's close this. And the buttons to close or open the trunk, well, I mean close, normally they're located here, but Maserati chose for this side because maybe this is too high. And Italians are not the highest people, the tallest people, so maybe this is more ergonomic. Okido. The precious engine. (580 horses. Modena developed. The heart, the engine of the Trofeo. So in my review times last 2 years, I see a lot of German cars. And they're all like pretty much filled out. The whole engine bay is stacked. You can't see anything but a big cover. On the Italian cars, you can see everything. It's a typical like Ferrari type of engine. It's open, you can see the shapes. It speaks to you. Alrighty, let's close this. It's time to get in. Okay, nice spec of the Levante here. When you open the doors, you can see that we have frameless windows. Very nice. Normally you see that spec only on a coupe. Starting at the doors, the black leather is ruling everywhere. Finished with that nice red stitching. Finishing with carbon fiber trims as well in the doors. Nice set in silver here for your door handle, buttons for window controls, memory seats, but of course the Bowers & Wilkins little tweeter unit here, and here below with a nice, well, this is a black gray frame finish. Some stuff for your personal belongings. This is also leather, by the way. Door sill, Maserati, and here you can see the buttons for the controls for the adjustable seats. There you go, typical Italian seats. Red stitching, soft leather, nice red finish with the trident and Trofeo written in the headrest. And then the entry test. It's an SUV. I'm in, already in. Welcome inside. In this Trofeo, this is your point of view. A lot of black and a lot of carbon fiber. Okay, let's start on the left on the light switch. Classic light switches here. Automatic lights, of course. And all housed in leather. So this is all leather, by the way. Also down here below, Continuing all the way to the passenger, here we have the engine start-stop button. On top we have the left vent with some satin finishes, housed in that black leather again on the dash, continuing all the way through this side. And that's very cool on this finish and design of the whole dash. You can see that you have two sections with the leather, because the center console is finished in a different kind of section. So you have two sections. You can see that through the red stitching. And no, we don't have heads-up display for the Levante. Center speaker unit. And in the center you can also find the nice analog clock of Maserati. So yeah, two sections of leather shaped with those nice red stitching. Passenger side as well, the black leather, and again the carbon fiber finish, just like in the doors of the passenger. Glove box also with black leather finish. That's a pretty deep glove box. That's a good one these days. And also a USB input, two USB inputs. Okay, the Levante Trofeo steering wheel, blacked out with a lot of leather everywhere, even here in the center with the trident. So you have the chrome trident, and this is all leather again. Here you have some plastic buttons, controls for the driving assistant, and here's some controls for your media systems as voice command, voice control. The shift pedals, Italian shift pedals. Look at how big these pedals are. Shift up, and there we go. Shift down, very tall carbon fiber. The speedometers, analog. Let's see the needle sweep. Oh, that's so satisfying. So yeah, analog clock, speedometers, and in the center one big display for all your driving information. Let's turn this off so we have a cold start with the revs later on. Okay, center console, so pretty much center. And in the center we have the touchscreen of the big Maserati sat-nav. And on the left and on the right side of this sat-nav you also have two vents. Pretty nice design. You don't see this very often. A center air vent of a center console in a vertical size like this. So here you have a lot of options. Here you have your driving assistance. Even you have here your seat heating and venting. So normally you have those analog buttons, but now you always, now in the Levante you can only activate them through the sat-nav. Whoa, come back. There we go. So yeah, a lot of options and a lot of functions in the multimedia system. Here below we have the climate system, controls for the climate system, 2-zone, little Levante emblem, and then we continue to the lower center console. Well, and the lower center console is actually a pretty high center console, because as you can see how comfortable my arm is resting here. Lower center console also finished with that black leather and with a lot of carbon fiber. So the carbon fiber starts here at the ashtray with a USB input and an SD card input and even an aux input if I'm right. There you have a lot of carbon. Gear knob, also leathered. Little Maserati Trident emblem. Driving assistant buttons like traction control, off-road, sport and Corsa, and the suspension override. Electronic handbrake button. The control for the sat-nav and the volume control integrated in one, very ergonomic. Air suspension button. And here, two cup holders. There you go. Including the 12-volt input, cigarette lighter. There's the proof. Brand new, never been used. And then we have a chrome button here. If you press this, the leather center armrest opens up and gives you huge space. This is I've never seen such a deep center console personal space. Max of 180 watts, 12 volt input as well here. And also here in the back, finished with black leather. From the front section, let's have a look at the rear section. Let's see the size and the measures. The rear seats. Tank. All right. From the front doors, go to the rear doors, and you can see pretty much the size of the rear doors is pretty much the same. They're a bit smaller. Also again here, frameless windows. You can clearly see the privacy glass here. Same design as the front doors. A lot of black leather with a nice double red stitching. Finishing with the carbon trim. And also here, 2 speaker units of the Bowers & Wilkins. And here you can find, by the way, this is all leather, the button for the rear seat heating. You should know that. Normally it's in the center, here it's on the left. Okay, door sill, Maserati written as well. And just like the front seats, that same black soft leather, and even here in the headrest, Trofeo with trident. I like that. Okay, entry, rear entry. Very comfortable, very easy. Typical big SUV class size like this. And then we're in the back seats, and then you see how huge this is. And I even notice a sort of a coupe shape. So yeah, you still have a bit of a coupe shape when you're sitting here in the Levante. In the rear, this is the point of view. Okay, how much space do we have? So the front seat is positioned as my driving position. This is my knee space. More than enough. And my head space, even the same. Nevertheless, it has a coupe shape, so the rear roof is a bit lowered. In the roof, by the way, we have a finish of Alcantara. There you go. Nice warm Alcantara finishing also here. Little LED. For the passengers, what we have? 2 USB inputs, 12 volt input, charge only, and 2 cute little vents. Must have rear armrest with 2 little cup holders. This is all leather, by the way, except this is plastic. Satin silver trim finishing in the cup holder. So yeah, this is the rear section of the Trofeo Levante. Okay, it's time for one of the best parts of the car, the engine, the music from the V8 BiTurbo. I'm gonna start this with a cold start on sport mode, because sport mode and a cold start in the Trofeo is just game over good. Personally, this is the best sounding SUV currently you're gonna find on the market. Sport exhaust opens when you engage or disengage the Sport Corsa mode here in the center console. Wow, this sound, that's this engine has so much character. Even on the cold start, it just has that character. It's Italian. It's so much for a petrol head. This is just so satisfying. Yeah, I'm a fan of the Trofeo for sure, big time. Guys, I want to thank you for watching the inside series of the Trofeo 2020. I hope there's some more feeling on the car, on the looks, how the experience is from the interior, and of course the sound. I have one nice surprise for you. I have taped, as you saw, a GoPro clip on the exhaust while driving, so you have an impression on the car how it sounds during load, acceleration, full boost, and also some nice driving, just normal chill driving. So have fun on the end clip, and I see you on the next video. Ciao.